Okay, so that's why the Alter Rebbe here, the Alter Rebbe says here, you want Simcha Mitis, I want you to think about God's unity, which, like, in a way, what does it have to do with our Gashmias? The Alter Rebbe says, it doesn't. Outwardly, it doesn't. But you live in this world, and when you think about how Hashem is united with the world, and it's all about Hashem, that's true Simcha. Nothing else is true Simcha. Look at the situation now. With all of the maneuvers and everything else, the only solution is the Eibishter. And Baruch Hashem, so many of the Chayalim and the whole, there is more and more the recognition that's the Eibishter, the Yehuda Yizbarich, the Yichud. That's why Hillel, the Alter Rebbe, uses the word in the first line of chapter 33, Oid zois tia simchas hanefesh ho'amitis. The true simcha will come when the focus is on the ruchnius. When you live with ruchnius, when you're an ish ruchni, that's what we're getting at. And this is why, in a way, this is like such a hard avodah. But this is an avodah. The more you are ish ruchni, and how do you become an ish ruchni? So the Alter Rebbe says, your thinking has to be ruchni. So when it comes to these type of thoughts of God's unity, that puts you in a plateau. That puts you in a place where it's all about ruchni. It's not about my ego. What am I going to do with my ego? Ego still is attached to you. What am I going to do about my depression? So, just to conclude, this is why many times when people wrote to the Rebbe, especially students, about this issue and this transgression and this issue, the Rebbe advised them, based on the Alter Rebbe's Tanya, to divert their attention and don't think about those issues. Just immerse yourself in a higher reality. When you immerse yourself in a higher reality, you become more like that reality, and things dissipate. This person that I learned with Tanya for many years, I remember when we were learning the first chapter, the end of the first chapter, where the Alter Rebbe brings the Gemara, which speaks about Goyim and Yidden, their souls. Is it from Klippas Noiga, Sholosh Klippas Atmeis? And I was racking my brain, and how am I going to explain this to somebody who wasn't religious at the time, intelligent, and as soon as he's going to hear the Alter Rebbe cite this piece of Gemara that whatever Goyim do is Liyasayer, is for ego, he's going to say, shut the Tanya, don't come back here, I don't want to learn with you anymore. This is terrible, biased, this is gefährlich. And so I prepared, and I rehearsed and discussed it and shared ideas, and I did it well, but it still didn't resonate with the person. So I was expecting, a backlash, and instead what I said was, let's leave it for a while, sleep on it. And guess what? He slept on it for many years. And then I asked him once, do you still have the question? He said, I don't have the question anymore. When you become more ruchnisdik, the issues that plague a person, taking away their simcha, fall aside. Really, they fall aside. So in psychology, we have the thought of the paradigm shift, right? So there's sometimes the paradigm shift that you earn the paradigm shift, you work on it, right? That's an avodah. Then there are times when you immerse yourself in a higher world, in a spiritual reality, without LSD and without drugs, and you become more like that reality, and then the things that bothered you before are trivial and insignificant. The Alter Rebbe here, when it's talking about having simcha and avodas Hashem, the Alter Rebbe says, what I want you to do is to meditate on Yichudai V'Achdusa Yizborech, which will continue tomorrow, the details inside. But that's where he's going at with this section in Tanya. Any questions? Okay, good. So we'll see everyone tomorrow. Sei gesund. Sorry for the disturbances. Mitzvah will be better. Sei gesund. Bye-bye. Take care.